Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, JunkToJemshomestead Homestead. The Gemstead. We got a little bit of fire going on. Oh, let's see. We got a little bit. Just starting it. I'm gonna get the mower out and see if I can get some of these little vine stuff all cleaned up. Gary's getting all ready. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, like I said, got a little fire going. And I'm just gonna go around and just go and clean this stuff up. See if I can get some stuff up, clean up. We're gonna be doing some more stuff, but we'll bring you back on that one and you'll find out. Let's get you set up and I'll get the mower, get a little bit done before Gary comes out here. And yeah, things gotta happen. Big changes. We have gotten those prickly trees down, so we're gonna get this fire started again. See if we can get it started again.
The devil tree.
It is the devil tree, I swear. Man. Most definitely. Trying to cut up some of these vines sticking up. Yeah, get the fire going and we're about to do a big project, y'all. And you're gonna find out what it is. But we're trying to get rid of these 2 trees.
So, good morning. Well, today is the day that we have been waiting for a while. And probably a lot of you have been waiting for a while. Today is the day we are going to mark off the spot where our house is going to be built. And so this is going to be kind of cool, y'all. So what we're going to do is we plan on making our spot 60 by 60. Our house is going to be 40 by 40, so we want 20 feet pretty much around it. So that's what we're marking off today. So come along, join the cool spot, man.
Okay, where are we starting off first?
We're going to start off up here by the fence. And then Mary's going to figure out how far off the road she wants the house. So once she figures out a starting point, that's when we'll start marking from there. So we got our handy bob little measuring thing here, and we got our red ribbon, and we're gonna start going to town.
So you want to come off of this one right here? Just come off of
well, just somewhere off of there. How far you want to come back, that's all.
Well, you said 20. Let's find out.
Well,
see where that goes.
Around us. You don't want it right up next to the road, though, right?
No, but let come from there and see where 20 feet is. I don't know. Tell me.
No, we want 20 feet around the house. So not 20 feet from the road. We want 20 feet around the house. So whatever distance you want of privacy between the edge of the property line or the edge of the house line and the road is where we're going to start. So like, if you want the house back in here somewhere.
Yeah, that's where I want the house.
Okay, so this will be the corner of the yard. The 60 by 60.
Okay.
So that gives us that much distance between there and the road.
Yes.
So if we leave that thick right through there, and we just top down the, you know, some of the stuff so we can still see the mountain.
Yes.
But yet keep the house private.
Yes.
All right. So then we'll start right in here somewhere, and it looks like right about here is a good spot to run that way with.
Okay. So we're gonna go. Okay.
So I think we'll start our 60 right about here. What do you think?
Okay.
Or do you want to come in further?
No, that's fine. No, I think that's gonna work out. So I think 20.
Remember then, you'll have all this open on one end of the house.
Well, I don't want all of it open.
All right, so let's come back in here a little bit then. I say let's come off.
I think right here.
Let's find the corner of the shop right here and come off of it. Like a straight line off of it. Let's put this right back under here. Right there's the corner of the shop. I can see down the line of the barn, the shop there.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth, so I say we start our corner right here. There's that giant pine tree you were talking about.
Yes. Gotta go. Because it's going to be too close to the house.
Yep. So we'll start, I say we start marking right here somewhere.
So this, say mark right there. I say mark right over here. That tree right there. We'll start with,
there?
I was saying this tree here, Gary.
Okay. Yeah, that puts us off the road a little bit.
Yeah. But that, I mean, the house is going to be this a little further.
Yeah, you got to remember, you're going to, this is the corner of the lot.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 feet that way is where the house will start. And 20 feet that way is where the house will start.
Okay. Okay. Let's measure it out, see where 20 feet is.
All right, well, let's take a quickie break.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Run and get some flags. So we're gonna flag it out first before we run our tape.
Okay.
All right, so while we were off camera for a minute, we're trying to prepare, we had to get an idea about where we were gonna start all this. So we're gonna be using these flags as kind of a general idea about the square, or in this case, the rectangle of what we're gonna do. It's technically going to be a square, but by the time we get done with the yard back there, it's going to be a rectangle. So we're doing 60 by 60. That gives us 10 foot on each side of the house for right now. And then we'll figure out the yard back that way at some point. So right now, our first flag we figured out is about how far we want to be from the road. So we're going to set this flag right here. So this will be our corner. We have measured down through there 60 feet, so we're just gonna place some flags down through there, a little bit down through there, and just kind of get us an idea where we're gonna be. So we're just gonna place these about every 10 feet apart, just kind of get an idea. So this is, and like I said, this is just so that we know what trees we're gonna take out. Because I see our little red tape down through there, so. And no, this is by no means a perfect straight line or anything like that, because you know, we got trees to dodge and what have you. These are just to give us that idea so we can kind of stay in somewhat of a line with that. So here's the tape on our tree right back here, right there. And then we're gonna kind of make our way down that way towards the shop. And it looks like we got a little trail that we can kind of, a clearing that we can get down through there and measure out. So we'll go from there. So let's take you back here to the corner and then we'll go that way. Gonna reset our handy dandy measuring stick here, which is pretty cool. It measures up to like 9,999 feet. So this here is going to be a little tricky. We're going to start right here and we're going to kind of guesstimate through them trees right there. Nice thing about this thing is if you roll it backwards, it takes that back off. It doesn't, you don't have to start all over again. So here's our other corner. So we'll place a couple of flags down through here. We gotta go get some more flags. Fortunately, when we bought this little measuring tape way back when we first got the property, it came with a whole ton of these flags. So that's helping out quite a bit. So we're just kind of gonna follow up to that there. And again, this is just generalized, by no means the exact lines. None of that will be figured until we start cutting tree, start prepping everything. Careful bending over in the woods, you might get an eye.
And now it's the other corner.
So instead of a Gumby in the eye, you might get a pokey in the eye. Alright. So we'll kind of head off this way then. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I think it turned out pretty good. We're going to go ahead and go to the...
So I think we're just going to go with kind of a straight... Well, let's just kind of get an idea and see how close we are. We'll cruise out through here and
see how it goes. Did a lot of cleaning up.
so we're a little out of square, but that's okay. We can always, you know, we'll split
Well,
this up
it's
later.
over there.
Huh? Yeah, I know. So I'm saying, but we're just a few feet past it. So like I said, we're a little out of square, but that's all right. At least we've got a general idea of what trees to take out to make our area. So what we're going to work on today is we're going to start cutting these trees off about my height right here, about mid height. And this way it gives enough for the dozer when he comes back to start getting the stumps and everything out. And also, so we don't have so much to cut up in the long run. This way, everything will be pretty much cut up. We'll have just these short logs that we can take out, and we can cut them up and use them for firewood. So there's our general idea right there.
I think it's a great idea.
All right, we'll go from there.
There we go.
So there's a good start. We're about run out of chains here. This one here just popped off, so we'll put her back on here and see how much farther we can get today. Looks like we got quite a pile right here. We're gonna do probably 4 or 5 more of these little ones, drag them out today, get those chipped up, and then we'll just work at it a little at a time as we can, y'all. So let's see what we can do.
Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna clip some of this stuff and get him organized. So let's get back to work.
we got a few down.
Yes, we did, and even used a chip. We used chip too today. So
that's what our plan is basically, is to clean it as we go down through here, and this way we kind of, you know, it doesn't get piled up on us and doesn't become overwhelming. You know, there's been a couple times where we've cleared a bunch and it's gotten a little too overwhelming. So this time we're gonna do things a little different.
Exactly.
A couple times where getting the big piles have been a little bit overwhelming, so we wanted to change that up a little bit and try something different. You can see what we've got going on. We've got quite a few of the trees, good sized trees down.
And the area that we got, that we put out, as you've seen on the video, and we're just going to continue taking them out.
Yeah. And
cleaning up as we go, so we won't have a big old mess. Yes. And I tell them about why we're leaving. Yeah, we're leaving those stumps up high like that, so when the dozer operator comes in here with the dozer, or when I get a track hoe or something like that, I can come in here and I've got something, a little leverage to push on them with to get the stumps and roots out. Makes it a little bit easier on the machines. So, and also this kind of gives us an idea, you know, where we're at, saving the machines, and we get to still see what we got going on here. Exactly. I think it's going to be awesome. And yes, there's a lot more that we have to do, y'all. A lot more. And
so you're probably going to get 3 or 4 days of this right here. But we're also going to be working on a little bit of that behind us over here to the other driveway as well.
Exactly.
Getting us our path cut through there and what have you. But we do have, you know, the grandbabies and Kosha coming up this weekend. So, you know, we're going to want to hang out a little bit with them because, as you know, my birthday is Friday. So, you know, and our live tonight.
Yes, our live tonight.
So don't forget, y'all come join us for our live. So we're going to get out of here and we'll see y'all next time. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check us all out. And we'll let you know what's happening soon. Bye, guys.
Have a good day.